It was not on my bingo list to see Vari on this event, but what a pleasant surprise and what an absolute pleasure. I'm now joined by Bertrand, who's joining me on the caster booth. And very soon we're going to have a live, not pre-recorded.
Not pre-recorded.
Not pre-recorded.
I
will ask you to jump twice to prove that it's not pre-recorded. But to set the tone, first, we're going to have a quick look, a quick stroll through some of the areas that you'll see in this DLC. It's going to be very calming. Get your senses, relax. We're going to leave it to production to walk us through this. The music and the imagery, it never fails to give me goosebumps. That was really, really beautiful. And if you missed it, we are back here at the caster booth with Bertrand from Namco Bandai, who's going to be walking us through a not before seen part of the upcoming DLC. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We will now see the gameplay. Now, full disclosure, our friend Bertrand, he's gone through this, he knows what's ahead a little bit, but I have not.
So
this is a complete surprise to me, right?
Yeah, so you said I had to jump twice, so
here
you are, 1 and 2.
Now do it 3 times. Okay, it's not pre-recorded, I am resting easy, so can everyone at home.
All right.
That's lovely. Where are we, Bertrand?
So we are right at the start of the Shadow of the Erdtree expansion. So I just came from, Mogwin Palace.
Oh, okay.
And I interact with the cocoon, and then I am right.
So this is not the same area that we're going to see our friends, content creators play later. This is a different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the starting area.
Wow.
So as you can see, there's
I don't think some people expect such a large area for a DLC. This is really, really overwhelming at first.
Yeah, I confirm it's huge. And so as usual, a beautiful vista to start with.
Uh-huh.
So So gravesite plain, that's the first area of the expansion. There's the first site of graves that will...
This is the overworld. I imagine we can use our horse here. Is that something we're going to do to walk around?
Yeah, sure.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. And here is Torrent.
All right.
Just to give another overview of the...
One of the things that I love about Elden Ring is that you can tell a lot about what's happened and where you can go by just having a glance at the faraway sites.
Yeah.
Is this something that's also true in the DLC?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Everything that we're seeing in the distance is probably a place that we're going to end up later?
I mean, this is the DNA from software, you know. Everything you see on screen, you can reach it at some point during your playthrough. So that's obviously the case in Shadow of the Erdtree as well.
Wow. So I was going to ask you if there was any particular reason we picked this. Is it just because we want to stay close to the start and give people a
we don't want to be too spoilerish, as I said to Ginny earlier, so yeah.
Oh no, more bird enemies.
Birds.
These are not the favorite enemies of many of us. Wait a minute.
Yes.
I just realized that weapon you're using is quite unique. It moves like a longsword, but it does look like a greatsword.
And it's a light greatsword.
I think I might have seen some sneak peek of this. Can you show us its unique stance with its weapon of...
it's called My Lady.
My Lady?
Bracelet. Yeah.
That is elegant. Can you show us the... Ooh. All right. Oh, so, dear.
Yeah, something aerial to come over.
Wait, this reminds me of a particular boss much earlier in the series, and I am feeling powerful seeing this. I might steal the controller for a minute. That is awesome.
Let's continue. More birds.
Oh, very nice job. That seems so fun to use.
It is.
Now, the imagery of these ghost-like tombs is something that we've seen since the earliest reveals of the DLC. Do they have any significance that you can talk about? Is this something for players to learn?
Yeah, I think it's better if players learn about these tombs.
I really cannot make out exactly what these birds are made of. They almost feel like they are puppets or made of some rock material.
Yeah, but I wanted to show you these little worms, shiny worms. I know that they are the fans' favorite because we show them in our previous trailers.
That is true. I do remember them. They stick out physically and figuratively.
And they are quite passive for now. But if I...
Oh no. No, he's a good...
Oh,
wait a minute.
This kind of symbiosis, so... Yeah.
Oh wait,
now
you pissed off the entire community of them.
Exactly, so I'm in trouble now.
Is there any benefit to drawing their aggression?
No, just to show the audience that they can be aggressive. But maybe some in other places might be of interest, to interact.
Interesting.
Like
so you will need to watch out not to add additional trouble if there's out of the enemies in the area.
Exactly.
All right. So far, we've just strolled down this area.
We see some runes over there. We'll go there. Birds are chasing me. Enough with the birds. It is
a bit of a classic of Elden Ring to just run through the troublesome enemies. Just run away from your problems.
Sorry, guys. Jumping over.
The Scorched Ruins.
Yeah.
You have to say out the name of the area when you arrive, otherwise it doesn't count.
So there are ghosts as well.
Oh, interesting.
Praying for maybe the shadow tree over there.
Oh. We do not come in peace, huh?
No.
Okay, we see an interesting item here.
The hefty cracked pot.
Wait a minute.
Talk about
is this a third type of pot?
It seems to, yeah.
Wow. Actually, that does link up with something that we've seen in the trailer. We did say some kind of tarnished hurdle, an incredibly large pot. Yes. I'm guessing that's what it is?
It is.
So we will have different types of large pots that we're throwing as if they were huge little throwable bombs. That is really interesting. I hope that we can find some recipe to fill that up. I'd love to see you throw one.
It's a bit. Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's a bit
lovely.
dark, yeah.
Carrying a torch on the left hand is the right way to do it.
Of course.
Oh,
Never mind.
this is a fairly large ruin for something that was just sitting there.
Yeah.
And it seems like now we've taken some kind of roof and it's giving us a shortcut to
Yeah, so
some other
just
area.
to gain some aim and have a better view of the surroundings.
Yeah, I find this. Is this the nighttime version of this area? Does it glow yellow when the moon is not out, or is it always stays like this?
No. You can have it during the day as well. With foggy weather or rainy
I
weather.
find the blue
Yeah.
really, really entrancing. It's really beautiful.
Oh, there's a door here.
Okay.
And a chest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, we're not open. You tease me like this. Nice job. What is this? The Blade of Mercy.
And it's not a weapon.
It's a talisman.
Yeah. But I won't show you.
You won't show what it
no.
does.
Yeah.
You are.
It has
teasing
something
us
to
still.
do. It has something to do with critical hits.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There are several talismans that already affect that. Okay, summoning the horse from this high up does seem a bit scary.
You know.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna lie. I think being used to the fall damage in some of the other games has given me a big sense of danger. Nice, we found another side of grace.
Yeah. So I was talking earlier about the overall tone of the shadow of the Erdtree with it's something like sadness overall.
Yeah, it seems everyone here is mourning.
Dramatic. So you see this tree, you know that you're not in a good place.
No, not particularly friendly.
So let's meet our friendly fire giant there
Oh no.
and see.
Is this the type of boss that a player is not expected to beat super early and should be tackled later?
Well,
We're gonna find out.
yeah. Well,
That almost took out half of Torrent's health.
yeah. He's a bit aggressive, so I won't bother him much then.
Could we jump over this, perhaps?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to give you a glimpse of this.
That is. There's no other enemy so far that does such a wide area outside of a boss, perhaps.
Yeah. And it's chasing us. Ooh.
Yeah. We just pissed him off, and now
Yeah.
we're gonna run away from our problems again. And we are headed to this very interesting entrance.
So here's another side of grace. So I will just.
Oh, now that's a character we might have had a glimpse on in the DLC
and
trailer.
I will just reset the.
Yeah, the boss
Yeah.
or the wandering
Because
boss.
he will bother us.
That's great. We are not gonna talk to this NPC.
No,
or-
we are not, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
it's just for spoiler. free.
Spoilers reason. Mm-hmm.
So there's one there.
Oh,
Another one
now-
here.
Oh, very interesting. I wonder, can we talk or inspect this seeming artifact?
This one?
Yeah, we've seen this imagery before.
Oh,
There's an
you
item
mean
and
the
some,
cross?
Yeah.
Oh, Michaela
Does it
cross.
hold-
Yeah.
Does it hold some significance?
I will leave it to the players to interact with it. But
okay.
it's obviously related to Michaela and
I see.
his footsteps in the realm of shadow.
Would it be fair to say that we're going to be chasing after him here
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
see what he's up to in this realm of shadow.
Do we leave
But
that
we have
item?
we have an item, and it's an important item because it's
Oh.
the new mechanism
Yes,
that we
this
have
is the
already communicated.
unique leveling.
Yeah, so it's this Erdtree blessing. So you can collect fragments and then consume these fragments at Sight of Grace. So I picked one, and there's this new entry in the menu, the Shadow Rim
Let's see.
blessing. It's Erdtree blessing. So it's up to the player really
To decide.
to decide whether you want to consume these items or not. So if he consumes these items, it will raise this attack power and raise this.
But this is something that only applies to the DLC area.
exactly. So that's
Yes,
only
so-
related to the realm of shadows.
So all of us are going to enter this area with slightly different levels, slightly different degrees of strength, but the main thing that's going to make us stronger, weaker, is going to be how many of these we can take, which
Exactly.
also, I imagine, rewards exploration and clearing out every corner of the
Of
DLCs?
course. Yeah, of course.
Is that something that went behind this design?
Yeah, and there's the same item for the spirit ash, which is the revered spirit ash.
Oh.
So you can collect, you can find, explore, find, and collect them, and then consume them at the site of grace to empower your spirit ash summoning.
Oh, so that your companions are also stronger. That's really interesting.
But same, it's only specific to the realm of shadows.
Right.
Okay, so I see a bridge over there.
Wow, you have some keen eyes. I can barely see it.
Yeah. And, well, in Elden Ring, crossing bridge can be hazardous.
Yeah, we have a bit of a history with these bridges. Nothing good ever happens on them.
So you never know if a dragon will pop up or if you will be shot at with a ballista or something.
All right, maybe it's a friendly bridge.
Yeah. No, this time it's a ballista.
that's a pellet of friendliness coming your way.
So I'd like to avoid, these giant arrows. And take care of...
Can you tell us a bit about the faction that we're fighting right here? Do we know about it yet, or would you also like players to figure it out themselves?
Oh, these soldiers are Mesmer's soldiers. Mesmer's, you know, the main antagonist that we have seen in the trailers so far. So this is this army, and these are the
you made quick
soldiers.
work of them
Yeah.
with that sword. I'm still really mesmerized by the moveset of that sword.
Mesmerized.
Super interesting. Yeah, it's true.
I will just lay out the side of grace.
Yeah. Now, one fun thing that happens when you play at night is that enemies detect you from a slight less distance, right? Is that something that you're playing into with this stealth?
No. But I know that there's an enemy over there that I want to attack.
Let's see. Oh. Oh, goodness. That seems like a huge knight with a huge mace.
Yes.
You're in a bit of a tight spot here.
Come on, buddy.
You're gonna have enemies on your back as well, if I remember correctly. Watch out. Oh, you never rested, so they didn't come back to life, I see. Nice. Not a fair fight. I'm gonna let you focus.
Oh.
Is it all catching you here? Oh, you could trade some hits there. This enemy really mixes a bit of everything from everything else. That is a Radagon looking attack.
Yeah.
We saw him use a slam on the shield that is very reminiscent of the Tree Sentinels. I've also seen movesets that even remind me of other games. It is in the previous series, of course. It's actually quite interesting. Right, so with the Milady's special stance, we have a light attack, which is what you just did, and the leaping thrusting attack, which you used earlier. It's actually really wonderful.
Exactly. Okay, so we'll go somewhere else now. I won't take, the old camp.
Okay.
And maybe changed the weapon.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a pair of scimitars that are reverse gripped?
Yes, so that's the backhand blade.
Oh, that's interesting. We did see maybe this somewhere, but I did not realize that this is how they're used. Oh, that's fascinating.
So yeah, the Ash of War.
Blind spot.
Blind spot, exactly.
May we see it if we have an opening? Oh, that's what it does. Okay, it's quite literal. That is very unlike any other navigation that we've had before. Normally you go behind, forward, but never sidestep behind an enemy quite like that. That is quite unique, and it's following a bit the trend of weapons bringing something new. We know that there are 8 new types of weapons.
Yes, exactly.
And the actual number of weapons is much higher, not to speak of the boss weapons that we're definitely not going to see, because that steps into spoiler territory. Wait a minute. Oh my god!
Oh.
Now that is a disciple of the Crucible Knights and Godfrey. He hits you with a really mean stomp attack and then did a charge axe. I think that caught us a bit by surprise. Was that scripted?
No.
We're not far.
I was not expected to die.
That was actually really nasty. And keep in mind, you've already made yourself a bit stronger with that fragment earlier, right?
Yeah.
The Scarlet Tree fragment. So this could have hit even harder. Players will definitely need to come prepared. Do not come to the DLC unprepared. Nice. Attacking the smaller enemy, getting rid of them. It's typically a good idea. That looks like such a killer move. All right. Rematch.
Rematch, yeah.
Yeah. Are we gonna see this often where enemies, even normal enemies, do moves that are basically on boss level?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Especially for this one.
Yeah. I mean, you killed him so quickly, you barely gave him a chance to stand, but earlier he showed you some real moves. Meanwhile, this crossbows guy is
if you're caught by surprise, it can be, like this.
Oh, he switched weapons.
They're deadly.
So I really wonder what exactly these soldiers see in Mesmer, how he gained their devotion. I know it's not related to what we're seeing right now, but I can't wait to read all the item descriptions that we're definitely going to be skipping in this small segment, right?
So let me try another.
Ooh, this is a very reminiscent type of ultra greatsword. Am I right?
It's the Knight's
It's a colossal sword, yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Well, let's see it in action. It also has a flame spear, Ash of War.
Yes.
Is it a unique type as well?
Let me just take out this droid.
Wow. That looks very fast for a weapon of this type. So it seems almost like a hybrid. Ooh. Oh, nice. You broke its stance. You can now riposte. Huge.
We see that there's a gathering over there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. What is that? It's very common in Elden Ring to see factions be alive and fighting over each other.
Yeah, this is exactly the case here. So we have Mesmer soldiers fighting ogres, or orcs, or whatever it is. But I can take it to my advantage.
I mean, to be fair, I think the Mesmer soldier was a bit outnumbered there, so you might have been on the wrong side. You might have wanted to let him help you a bit. Oh, wow! That actually has much longer range. Does it get charged, perhaps?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And just to be clear, these are common weapons that we will find throughout the DLC. They're not boss weapons. We still have some aces up our sleeves, is that right?
That's regular weapons, yeah. Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, the jumping R2s do so much stance damage. Yeah. There you go. You made quick work of them. Nice job.
And I recover my flasks.
Nice. Oh, do we grab this item?
Yeah, smithing
stone. Nice. Definitely a bit too late to upgrade weapons now. We would need to go back. Yeah, but you definitely will want to pick it up because many of the new weapons you will get, you will need to upgrade really quickly. We have another battlefield here.
Yeah, another fight going on. So.
Nice. Nice, he dropped some kind of item. Maybe a piece of his armor. Oh, no. I was wondering if you could hit multiple of them with that.
Oh, yeah. Two for the cost of one.
Is there an area in this DLC that you could recommend new players to perhaps avoid? Like, we know in previous games in the series, some areas are maybe accessible at the start, but might be a bad idea to go to them a bit early. Is there something like that in this game, or can you generally do no wrong?
Well, you you have multiple paths from the beginning of the DLC. So yeah, you can pick the wrong path, not the wrong path, but the more difficult path. But you will see it. It will be obvious. So
yeah. Oh, we were a bit unlucky. Maybe we'll need to avoid
I can't
this
talk
encounter.
and play. I'm not a streamer.
I'm so sorry. I might have
producer.
made this a bit, and I'm gonna put a bit of undue pressure on you.
No worries.
Now, one thing that I think is important to acknowledge in Elden Ring, the game very much after the start tells you, here is a golden horse knight that is basically impossible for you to kill. This will teach you the lesson that not everything that you see needs to be immediately tackled, and that sometimes you need to build yourself up a little bit before you're ready for some of these challenges. So I imagine the DLC might have the same philosophy, and players should be encouraged to explore different areas, try different approaches, come back a bit later when you're a bit stronger.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we're definitely prepared for this one, but I promise you, I will let you focus this time.
No, but that's okay. We're almost at the end of this segment, so
Okay.
I will just show you the end of the segment that, just like a, kind of a teaser.
Okay.
So they're still fighting.
Mm-hmm.
We lead them. So as usual, you have some clues here and then, and here it's the flames. So you think, might be something there.
Yeah, it really pays off to look at every corner, and anything that looks a bit suspicious probably requires your attention. And this seems to be...
we can see that there's an entry and a site of grace. So what is it? Oh,
Ruined Forged Lava Intake. A lava intake. Labor. Oh, wow.
So this is what player will discover next week.
Okay.
And
June 21st. Is anyone out there not already marking their calendars for this release? I think all of us are. Thank you so much, Forge One. We will see